Hello friends, today I'm going to talk about an important subject which is stuttering and anxiety. Uh, Both stuttering and anxiety are obviously related to each other, correlated to each other. Stuttering essentially, whenever there's stuttering, there's anxiety, right? Whenever you try to speak something, you anticipate. You get anxious, and that's where you anticipate stuttering, and that's where you sort of anticipate some words, wherein you will stutter, and that's where the stuttering begins. So, anxiety is an important point that I think needs to be discussed when we are talking about some easy techniques and ways uh, to stop stuttering, or to sort of lower down or tone down stuttering, or to speak fluently. Let me put it this way. So one of the methods that I use and has been quite successful during past couple of years or more than that has been to, whenever you are getting into a meeting or whenever you are getting in an interview, smile. Right? When you smile, smile is quite infectious. When you smile, you sort of break an ice. The other person, so obviously when you smile, the other person smiles at you, reciprocates your smile. And that's where an initial sort of ice is broken. When that initial ice is broken, you get more comfortable in terms of speaking, or your anxiety lowers down quite a bit. So that's one tip that I would like to give to anybody who sort of stutters and gets into a meeting or gets in an interview and wants to start or wants to have an easy onset, right? And as most of my fellow stutterers or people who stutter like me, they understand that once the onset is easy, then eventually the overall flow of speech works better, and then the overall things get easier. So that's one tip. Smile. Smile is infectious. When you smile, the other people reciprocates, and then that initial ice is breaker, and you get more comfortable. Your anxiety lowers down. Never ever get into a meeting, or never ever get into a conversation wherein you are sitting uptight and you are sort of fearful. Whenever you smile, that helps. Trust me, that helps. So that's one tip that I think you should inculcate in all your meetings and in all your interviews. Right. Second, I think moving of hands, and I've sort of spoken about it a lot, and I think this is one of the other very important tip that I would like to give to anybody. Try to use your hands as much as you can. Whenever you speak, try to use your hands as much as you can. One, it gives a reflection that you are pretty confident to the other person who is listening. Whether it's an interview or whether it's a meeting, it would give an impression that you are pretty confident. Second, because and I think that works because you cannot move your hand like this, right? You will have to move your hand slowly, and whenever you move your hand slowly, your sort of sound or your sort of words replicate the speed of your hands. So because you are moving your hands slowly, your speech automatically gets slower. So that helps. Obviously, whenever you speak slow, stuttering reduces, and that's a known fact. I'm sure all of us know that. So try and use your hands as much as you can. So one, smile. Second, try and use your hands as much as you can to reduce anxiety. Third is obviously tried and proven method. Take a deep breath. Taking deep breaths before, and I cannot really stress on this point more, guys. Taking a deep breath before you get into an interview, before you get into any sort of an interaction with anybody. Take a deep breath. Start. Try to take deep breaths in between. Again, this sort of shows the confidence that you have. The other person who is listening to you again gets that confidence, and in yourself as well. When you try, and when your voice, you will not sort of stumble on words, the words would be easier. So take a deep breath. It doesn't matter, either from your nose or from your mouth. Exhale. Take 4 or 5 deep breaths. Get into an interaction, get into an interview. So 3 tips for today's video. 1, smile. As I said, smile is infectious. Second, second tip was to actually use your hands. Use your hands as much as you can. As you can see, I normally get stuck on the word 3, right? But then 1, 2, 3. So when you use your hands, second tip, I think you will get through some of these words easily. Third tip, obviously, take a deep breath. Most important tip, take a deep breath, and I think everything would be easy. So that's a video that I wanted to make. I'll make more videos moving forward. Would expect your support. Would request your support, and anybody who has any questions regarding stuttering and how to speak more fluently can obviously send me a message on YouTube. I will answer all the questions that come across, and happy speaking. And I look forward to interacting with you more in my consecutive videos. Thank you. Thanks. Cheers. Bye.